Have you ever wondered if a gaming mouse could also improve your productivity? That's exactly what the Logitech G502 X Plus offers. Whether you're diving into intense FPS battles or juggling multiple tasks in your day-to-day work, this mouse has something for everyone. Hey everyone, it's Rubes, and today I'm breaking down why this mouse has quickly become the best I've ever used. And trust me, I've used my fair share of gaming mice. This mouse has features that genuinely make your life easier both in and out of the game. Now before we go any further, I will say that this is not in any way a sponsored video. I'm just sharing my thoughts on a mouse that I've been using for about 2 months, and one that I'm glad I pulled the trigger on after about 1 year of back and forth. So stick around to find out why the G502 X Plus could be the upgrade you didn't know you needed, and be sure to like this video and drop a comment below letting me know your thoughts on this mouse. Let's kick things off with the features. The G502 X Plus comes in an all black option and in this sleek white and grey design as well, making it a perfect fit for anyone rocking a white aesthetic setup. The RGB lighting is fully customizable with individually addressable lights, which can all be set through the Logitech G Hub software and can even be adjusted through Windows Dynamic Lighting if preferred. It also boasts Logitech's Lightspeed wireless technology, which delivers a lag-free connection with ultra-fast response times. It's designed to perform like a wired mouse while giving you the freedom of wireless technology without compromising on speed or reliability. Whether you're gaming or multitasking, Lightspeed ensures a stable and seamless experience. I personally haven't noticed any input lag or performance issues when I'm comparing it to a wired mouse. It genuinely does feel seamless. The Hero 25K sensor is Logitech's most advanced optical sensor, which offers up to 25,600 dpi for pinpoint precision and smooth tracking. Whether you're aiming in a game or working on detailed tasks, the Hero sensor ensures reliable accuracy every single time. In my experience, the Hero sensor feels much more intuitive and a lot smoother compared to other models. Plus, with the ability to preset and adjust input speeds directly through a button on the mouse without diving into individual game or even Windows settings for that matter, is a complete game changer for efficiency. And then there's the Light Force switches. Logitech's Light Force switches are a hybrid of optical and mechanical technology designed to give you the best of both worlds. They combine the fast, precise actuation of optical switches with the satisfying tactical feedback of mechanical switches. This results in clicks that feel great and responds instantly, perfect for competitive gaming or any tasks that require quick, accurate inputs. And if you're worried about battery life, in my testing at least, I've been able to get a solid few days of use before needing to charge. Plus, the mouse supports Logitech's PowerPlay, which takes battery anxiety out of the equation altogether. With a compatible PowerPlay mousepad, the G502 X Plus charges wirelessly while being used, thanks to the PowerCore module and an electromagnetic system built into the pad. This means your mouse stays fully charged at all times while delivering consistent performance without any interruptions. It is a premium feature, but it does add convenience, especially for heavy users or marathon gaming sessions. The mouse is finished off with an ultra-fast scroll wheel, which can switch between free spin and ratcheted modes, making it perfect for both quick navigation and precise adjustments. The scroll wheel has also programmable side-click buttons, which can be used for better navigation or an array of assignments all at your fingertips. At 106 grams, the G502 X Plus isn't the lightest gaming mouse on the market, and some people do say that it is heavy in their use. But in my research, I've found most of the lighter mice tend to have fewer buttons or fewer physical features and are slightly smaller in their form factor, naturally resulting in less weight. Correct me in the comments if you've got other thoughts on this, but for me, the weight feels balanced and overall not that bad to be honest. One important thing to note about the G502 X Plus is that it doesn't have Bluetooth connectivity. If you're someone like me who likes to switch between devices, like connecting your mouse to a laptop via Bluetooth and to your desktop with a USB receiver, you won't be able to do that with this mouse. It relies solely on the Lightspeed wireless receiver or a wired connection. While Lightspeed delivers excellent performance and a stable connection, the lack of Bluetooth could be a limitation for those with multiple device setups. This was something I had to accept when deciding on this mouse. I often switch between my desktop and laptop depending on the task I'm working on, and my previous Logitech mouse had Bluetooth, which made the process seamless. But now with the G502 X Plus, I have to physically move the Lightspeed receiver between devices, which isn't as convenient. In saying that, with all these features packed into one mouse, the G502 X Plus continues to hold its place as one of Logitech's flagship gaming mice, even as we've headed into 2025. Its combination of performance, design, and customization keeps it competitive in both gaming and productivity spaces. One of the greatest features of the Logitech G502 X Plus is its multiple button mapping capabilities, all powered by Logitech's G Hub software. This intuitive software lets you customize every button on the mouse to suit your needs. Whether you're gaming, working, or simply navigating your system, you can create profiles for individual programs or games, and the mouse automatically switches to the appropriate profile as you switch applications. It's incredibly seamless and brings in a new level of convenience. In gaming, button mapping can determine whether you win or lose. For FPS players, you can assign the mappable trigger button to fire your weapon, giving you quick and precise control. For story-based action-adventure games, it's perfect for actions like blocking or performing special attacks. The additional side buttons make it easy to access things like your inventory, toggling your abilities, or perform critical tasks without needing to take your hands off the mouse, like opening up your map. This can make a noticeable difference in your performance, especially in fast-paced games. Outside of gaming, button mapping continues to shine. For workflow tasks, I've set up buttons to control system volume, navigate browser tabs, and even basic editing Excel cells. When editing videos, I've also mapped buttons to cut clips and delete empty timeline space, which streamlines my process significantly. The button mapping is a standout feature for me. Not only is it fantastic for gaming, it's incredibly handy for navigating windows or controlling media playback, so I've got no need to reach for my keyboard when lying back on my chair watching a movie. Alright, so I've been using this mouse for about 2 months now, and I have to say it's hands down the best mouse I've ever used. The features are great, but what really sets it apart is how it feels in my hand. I switch between fingertip and palm grip styles, and I've found both to be extremely comfortable with this mouse. It fits naturally in my palm regardless of how I'm holding the mouse, which is a big plus for long hours of use. The button locations are also well thought out, and everything feels like it's exactly where it should be. Now, I'll have to admit, I've always used Logitech gaming mice of similar proportions, so my hand is probably accustomed to their shape and size. And yeah, I have tried other mice with different shapes and sizes, but they often left my hand cramping after just about 10 minutes of use. And this one just doesn't do that, so for me, comfort is crucial for the long gaming or working sessions. I've realized that having additional buttons is a must as well, even outside of gaming. Whether it's navigating windows, clicking away through games, or controlling media playback, it's a convenience that I can no longer do without. For those who travel and use laptops in particular, this mouse is pretty easy to pack and carry around in your bag. And with the ability to store the USB receiver within the underside of the mouse, you can rest easy knowing that it won't get lost. I also love how well the white and grey colorway fits into my setup. That said, there's one minor issue I've noticed in the back G4 button, which sometimes squeaks when pressed. It's not a deal breaker by any means, since it only happens occasionally, so I can only think that it has to do with the way my thumb is positioned, but for a mouse with a premium price tag, it's something that I thought worth mentioning. One of the unique features this mouse has is the removable side trigger button. If you don't want to use this button, Logitech provides a magnetic cover to replace it. Just a heads up though, the button is pretty firm in place, so be careful when removing it to avoid damaging the actuator behind the button. This level of customization is something I really do appreciate because it lets you tailor the mouse to your needs. I also have to mention the price. So at any given time, this mouse usually retails for about 300 Australian dollars. I was lucky enough to pick this up for half that retail price at a local retailer that beats prices on stocked items, and honestly, it feels like I got this at a steal. If you're on the fence about this mouse, I'd recommend keeping an eye out for sales because it's absolutely worth it. Now before we wrap up, here's a quick recap of the pros and cons for anyone who wants the quick notes version. So in terms of the pros, we've got a stunning design with a choice of 2 colors that fit beautifully into any setup. Then there's the customizable RGB lighting with individual zones. We've got the Lightspeed wireless technology with no noticeable input lag. The Hero 25K sensor which has precise tracking. You've got exceptional button mapping for both gaming and productivity. And it's a mouse that's extremely comfortable for longer periods of use with different grip styles. And as for the cons, the only ones that I've come across is the fact that it has no Bluetooth connectivity, which can be inconvenient if you've got a multiple device setup. And something just to put on the list, there's an occasional squeak in that back G4 button. For me, the pros far outweigh the cons, making this one of the best mice I've ever used. So that's my take on the Logitech G502 X Plus, and based on everything I've covered in this video, I'm sure you can guess that it's a mouse I highly recommend, and not just for gaming, but for general use as well. At the time of making this video, it's still one of the best gaming mice out there as we head into 2025. For me, it ticks all the boxes of functionality, comfort, and aesthetics, although I would have liked it to have Bluetooth. I'd love to hear what you think though. Are you considering upgrading your current mouse? What features are most important for you? Or if you already have a favorite gaming mouse, drop a comment below and tell me why you think it's the best. If Logitech or any other brand wants me to do a head-to-head comparison with similar models, let me know. Thanks for watching everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next episode.